Back to work on the Honda Accord. Here's what we're going to be replacing right now. We've got new air filter, new battery, a new air intake hose, new valve cover gaskets, a few new power steering hoses, power steering fluid, and then a timing and water pump kit. Changing this one out because it's got a big rip in it. This may make your car have poor acceleration, jolting as it gets air in, poor idle, and it will make it a lot more noisier because all the engine sounds can escape through that gap. So we've got the new one up here. We've got nice hose clamps on it. Hose clamps are great for things that are relatively temperature stable. If they get hot and cold, you need a constant tension clamp. Yeah. So this piece, you'll see these on cars in a lot of different shapes and sizes. Goes onto the air intake hose, and it allows for when the throttle rapidly opens and closes. It helps control the turbulence. It makes it quieter and smoother for the engine to take in air. It kind of acts as a reservoir for the air to run into it and run out of it. As you can see in this old air intake hose, there's some oil in there. That's a normal amount of oil. The car focuses down here. This is the valve cover. There's a breather line right here which goes into the throttle body, and that allows it to vent off into there, and it puts a vacuum on it so that it's more difficult for the oil to get out through here. It's less likely to leak. This is in contrast to diesel engines where they don't have any vacuum in the system because they're all charged engines, so that they often leak a lot more oil, almost solely because of that reason. Just noticing an additional spot for oil to get in there is this guy, also a vent from the valve cover. Goes right into here, which is probably why it was a little oily in here. In the valve cover, all the valves are going up and down. There's oil spurting to lubricate the cam shafts. So there's a lot of oil moving around. The oil gets into the air, and then this vents out into here, and it vents out through here. And between those two spots, the oil gets picked up and brought into the throttle body and the air intake hose.